Hello Cancer, welcome to the Lynx Tarot. My name's Monica and this reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for mid-September through mid-October 2022 or the next 30 days from whenever you are watching this. We're jumping right in with the Wisdom of Tao and then we'll go into some Tarot, more Oracle, and we'll end with Angel Answers. All right, what do we have for Cancer? Okay, you got walk away. Very interesting. Let go of burdens and worries. Surrender your ego and walk away. Feel the freedom and enlightenment as you rise above petty matters. Follow your inner quest and luxuriate in well-deserved peace of mind. Beautiful. Oh, I like that. I like that. A sense of taking a deep breath. That's what I'm getting. Okay, letting go of burdens and worries. Love it. Okay, so this is the Halloween deck. Let me show you how cute it is. I love this deck. All right, what do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So do check your other signs because there could be additional messages there for you. Always just take what resonates. Okay, what does Cancer need to know? This is money, career, any spirit messages that want to come through, any love messages that want to come through for the sign of Cancer. Okay. We have, the moon. So there could be a Pisces in your life or strong Pisces in your chart. This could represent hidden influences. This could represent the burdens and worries that you've had. Some of these burdens and worries have been hidden, unknown to you. And you've been wondering what's going on behind the scenes. But a lot of these things, they weren't for you to worry about anyway. Cancer, I feel like some of you have been sensing someone else's energy, thinking it had to do with you, but it really didn't. But you didn't realize that. So you were kind of uneasy, like, oh, what's the secret? What's going on? I need to know because this pertains to me, but it actually didn't. You're just really empathic and you're picking up on someone else's stuff. Okay, so that's just one message coming through so far. Let's go deeper. We have the Two of Pentacles, so you could be juggling two different things. This could be two new exciting opportunities too. So this doesn't have to be a struggle. You might be putting one ball down and just focusing on the other thing too, because that first card was about letting go of worry. So maybe you've been juggling two things and it's time to surrender one of those things and focus on the other. In the advice position, we have the Hanged Man. Yes, seeing things from a different perspective, taking a time out and just reviewing things, okay? Maybe taking time out to have fun too. Taking time out for yourself and enjoying weightlessness, okay? Enjoying the feeling of being weightless of all of these worries that you've had, weighing on you. And we have the Hermit. Wow, the Hangman and the Hermit together. So this is about spending time on your own in reflection. The Hermit is here to remind you that you have gained a lot of wisdom from life experience, okay? So it's time to take that wisdom and look at your experiences from different perspectives so that when the time is right, you will know what actions to take. We're going to go in with the Gilded Tarot Royale to clarify. We're clarifying the Moon, the Two of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Hermit. Also, there could be a Virgo in your life or strong Virgo in your chart. Oops, got to pop out here. Okay, the King of Swords, very nice. So you could be making a plan. You could be seeking someone who is an authority in something that you need assistance with. Okay, I see you making a plan, and with that Moon card, this is about following the moonlit path, not being afraid to continue on your journey, and knowing that you have gained wisdom, that no matter what comes your way, you'll know how to proceed. And as we move forward on the moonlit path, whatever's meant for us will be revealed to us. whatever's lurking in the shadows is not going to jump out and get us. It just won't be revealed to us because that is not ours. Just like with the walk away card, you know, walk away from what's not yours, okay? And I was getting that energy with the moon. Walk away from what's not yours. You might be just picking up on someone else's energy and feeling worried and like you're searching for an answer, but that answer is like not meant to come to you. It's for someone else, but you're just feeling it. So do some protective visualizations, pray and meditate, whatever works for you. That spirit only brings you what you need to know and protects you from anything that's not yours. Okay, the Two of Pentacles is being clarified by the Page of Cups. Okay. I feel like you are being brought a new offer. And in order to accept this offer, you have to sacrifice something and put that down so that one hand is free to accept this offer. Could be an offer of love. You might need to, give up being free to date other people and accept this offer to just date the one person or focus on the one person. If this has to do with jobs, you might have to let go of one thing for the other. I'm also getting someone is, a homemaker. You may have a side business or a part-time job or something at the same time. And you are either seeking your own business or being presented an opportunity to work from home while you raise your children. So it won't be easy at first because you're still going to need to balance things out. But you're going to need to let go of one thing so that you can accept the other because you have responsibilities at home as well. But to me, this is a really exciting opportunity and you will be able to balance it out. I feel like you're going to need a designated workspace. So if this is you with children and you're working from home, have a designated workspace. And when your children are home, like home from school, or if they're really young and not in school yet, have a very, very structured day and you can pull this off. So if this is for you, if you're considering something like this, I feel strongly that you can pull this off. The Hanged Man, wow, it's being clarified by the Sun. Beautiful abundance. This has to do with children, childlike fun and enjoyment, happiness, good health, freedom, just freedom to be happy and enjoy life. And that's what's here for you. Once you decide to come down from this Hanged Man position, I think you're realizing that there are a lot of really wonderful things in your life, and all you really needed during this time period was a break, and you can take the break. That's the opportunity for some of you that's coming your way, is taking a break. And it could literally be going on vacation or traveling, as long as that would be peaceful and uplifting. At this point in my life, I wouldn't want to leave my home because I have a lot of animals and, I'm happy here, and I don't really feel like for example, for me right now, leaving home to go on a trip would not be the relief that I need because I would be worried about what's going on at home. That's just where I am right now. I have a lot of things happening here. So for some of you though, like taking that physical vacation, that is for you. You can have everything at home covered. You can have a pet sitter come in, a house sitter or whatever, and you'll feel good and you'll feel fine. And this will be the break that you need. For others of you, you might be in the position that I feel I'm in right now. And it won't be forever. Everything's temporary. But where like to force yourself to go away for the weekend, even the thought of that is like, oh no, I can't do that. That would really worry me, stress me out, because you'd be distracted about, whatever's going on at home. Like you may have, small children and you don't want to leave them with a sitter for the weekend because you're just very maternal or paternal and very attached. So that would be something, it would be detrimental to take a vacation in that way. But that doesn't mean you can't hire a pet sitter or house sitter for a long afternoon, or say like morning time, like breakfast time to dinner time or something like that. I've done that before, where I had to travel about an hour or so to go on this little hike. Well, it was a big hike actually, but then I came home. And that was a perfect break for me. So I feel like someone really needs to do that. Like if you're saying, oh, like I'm not in the position to go on vacation, or I just don't want to leave my home or my kids or my animals or whatever, something like that. Call in some help, someone who can take care of the kids, the pets, the house, and take an afternoon to yourself, okay? So that's a suggestion for somebody listening. And the Hermit is being clarified by the Queen of Cups. Yes, Cancer. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is your energy. This is your intuition. Strong empathy. I feel like you are experiencing strong empathy, and it's definitely time to walk away from something. Use your intuition. Tap into that so that you will know what is yours and what you're picking up on that's not yours. Let go. Give it to God and just let go. And this is where that Hermit wisdom comes into, where you know deep down that it's not something that you need to worry about. Okay, let's shuffle through the Angel Wisdom Tarot, clarify further. What else for Cancer? Cancer, if you're looking for a job, I'm getting big abundance here with the Sun card. With the Sun and the Hanged Man, I feel like you might be offered a job that's not what you're expecting. And you may initially want to say no and turn it down, but then you're like, wait a minute, that sounds fresh and new. Maybe I can do this. The Moon and the King of Swords is being clarified by the Knight of Swords. Fast-moving energy here. And if you like to look up animal symbolisms, look up the Cardinal. Decisive, focused, driven, defensive, events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. Yeah, so it's time to choose intellectually, but don't be afraid of the emotional. Just, acknowledge it, but then tune into the intellectual, but then also don't forget the intuition. Intellectual and intuition. Okay, but then when the emotional part gets too heavy, that's where this energy comes in. That's where it should come in for you to help you through this. Sudden or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. Yes, so there's a lot of review in this reading. And the King of Swords energy comes in there. You might be hiring an authority to help you out. You also could be asking a trusted friend or sharing something with a trusted friend that you're concerned about. Okay. It's important to differentiate, Cancer, between your emotions and your intuition. Whoa, a couple pop outs here. Hang on. Okay, the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Cups is being clarified by another Knight. This is the Knight of Fire or the Knight of Wands. Passionate, confident, charismatic, restless. Events requiring immediate action. Trust your instincts. Stay focused. And it could be a passionate relationship. You have two Knights here and also the Two of Pentacles. So for those of you looking for love messages, you could have two different choices here, but one's going to have to go because someone's going to want your total focus, or you're going to want someone who will commit to you at least for now, to see how this relationship will go, to see how compatible you are. You need to know that it's just the two of you for right now until you figure out the next steps, or the other person wants that from you. So it's kind of like time to get out of dating different people and focus on one at a time. The Hangman and the Sun is being clarified by the Page of Fire or the Page of Wands. There's an exciting message coming in here. This is having to do with your abundance, having to do with your career. Enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, impatient. News of exciting opportunities. Allowing your creativity to soar. Do things that fuel your passions and also finish what you start. Yes, so be careful to finish what you start before rushing off to the next thing. The Hermit and the Queen of Cups. Oh, there's two queens here too. So I feel like in love there are two different options. Also, for others of you, this has to do with your financial security. It says generous, practical, gracious, materialistic, the ability to make anything more beautiful, a love of family and home, be practical about how you proceed, a love of beauty, and a sensible approach. Yes, so being careful about how you proceed. This is with the gained wisdom we have with the Hermit energy here, okay? So we've gained wisdom here. We have Queen of Cups, who is very intuitive. She's very emotional too. She is very feeling. And the Queen of Cups energy kind of balances that out. She's like a little more grounded, a lot more grounded actually. And also this could have to do with land or property. So you might be looking to buy a house or property. I feel like somebody listening, you're thinking about renting a house. Like you have property and you're renting a house out to someone as a source of income. And I'm feeling like your rental property is in need of some attention. And I'm also getting that it's important to really check this out. Maybe call on authorities, contractors to come look at this property. So rather than just be annoyed with the tenants for for being the bearers of bad news that there's a pipe leaking or something like that, get some contractors in there, and this will be beneficial to you down the road because something really needs to be fixed. I'm picturing a big water leak. So rather than just, go over there and, check it out and patch it up, hire someone to really inspect deeply, and this is going to save you a lot of money in the long run. And this is going to be like, you might feel at first like your tenant is the bearer of bad news, but this is going to turn into a blessing in disguise. You're going to be like, oh my God, I didn't know the damage could have been so much worse. Glad I had someone go in there and really inspect and put the money into it to fix it. So getting that message strong for someone here. All right, so let's go over to the Kipper deck and see what else we have for you, Cancer. What else for Cancer? Cancer, at the end of this reading, I am linking their end cards to spirit messages from pets on the other side and my most recent Mercury retrograde reading. So look out for that. Okay. We have concern. This comes up so much. So this has to do with something collectively. I think maybe we're all a little bit concerned about, things happening as the seasons change during this time of year. There's big stuff going on in the world, and maybe this is a collective message of concern. You could be concerned about your finances, how you'll be affected financially. Let's go further here. All right, we have bad health. Don't let this card scare you. It's 31, which breaks down to 4. So if you like numerology, look up 33, 31, and 4. So you could be stressed out. Maybe you've been worried about something and it's draining your energy. And I think this is what links to you picking up on somebody else's energy. And because you're not getting the answers as to like what's going on behind the scenes, what's wrong, you're not getting the answers, and it's starting to affect you physically because you're so empathic, you're so intuitive, but you're letting like the emotional side take over in an ego way where it's starting to make you feel dragged down. So as you recognize what's not yours, you're going to feel better. This is just a tarot reading. I'm not a medical professional, so if you need that, seek that, okay? But that's not what I'm picking up on for the reading. And we have great fortune, 26, and that breaks down to 8. So whoever's looking for a job, I feel like there is a good opportunity coming in. I'm putting this down here right on the sun. And also the Queen of Cups. So what was I going to say? Great fortune. There was something else with that. With the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is going to be a good investment if your home needs some repairs. So it might just be a rental if it's the home you actually live in, and you don't want to be inconvenienced having your kitchen torn up or your bathroom torn up in order to have this fixed. You still should do it because it's going to help you in the long run, whether it's a rental or the home that you live in. Okay, so this is the Angel Answers Oracle. If you have a question, you can reflect on it now, but you don't have to. Okay. We have helpful people. Yes, so seek assistance. There are helpful people here for you, and this won't feel so burdensome. Sorry, the table's jiggling. My cat just launched herself off of it. She sees a squirrel outside. Okay, meditation brings answers. So I mentioned this before. Meditate if that works for you. Do protective visualization. Call on your guides and your angels. Okay, and this is going to help you a great deal. It's going to help bring you to peace and clarity and know what is yours and what is not yours, and kind of clear your plate of those worries that aren't meant for you, okay? And you're going to feel so much better. All right, Cancer, thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.